Jeannie.
And I'm Jerry.
And we're Repurposed Dreams. And we have an announcement to make. Today is 1 month Nomadversary.
That's right.
We have been full-time RVing for 1 month today.
That's right.
So about exactly a month ago, we sold our Sticks and Bricks home. We picked up our new to us toy hauler, and we headed out to New Mexico.
That's right. Thank you, George and Sonia Godfrey.
Yes, we love our new home. It's been a little bit of a learning curve, just because it's different than anything we've ever done before, but I think we're adjusting pretty well.
I think so too.
And
we're learning. We're learning as we go, but that's okay. Everybody does. We know that.
And our dogs love it too. Harley, Diesel, and Lola, they have adjusted very well to their new home, and they absolutely love it here.
That's right.
So we thought, in honor of our 1 month Nomadversary, that we would each share the top 3 things that we've learned after 1 month being nomads.
That's right. But before that, I wanted to ask everybody to say prayers for New Mexico. We're here right now, actually in Cloudcroft, and they're having a lot of dryness, no rain for a long time here, and fires. Right now in a little town called Cimarron, they're evacuating the whole town. And there's a real Philmont Ranch. It's a Boy Scout ranch. A lot of people know about that. It's in jeopardy, and we just need some prayers for New Mexico and the fire situation that's going on here.
Absolutely. We're actually under stage 2 fire warnings here in Cloudcroft, and so you can't have anything with an open flame, which means no campfires, which is kind of a drag for the people who do come out to camp in the campground where we're hosting. So it's just really dangerous. The water content in the pine trees is at about 6% right now, which is really bad, and we're not having any signs of significant rain coming up, so they may be closing the forest soon, so we're kind of keeping an eye out for that.
That's real bad news too, closing the forest.
So it's kind of a bad situation in New Mexico. Some places are worse than others, but definitely send up some prayers and good thoughts for the people who are fleeing from the fires, whose homes are going to be destroyed, and also for the firefighters who are out there working around the clock to get these fires under control.
Yes. And so the first things we've learned, the 3 things we've learned in our short time here, I'll let you go ahead, Jeannie, and you tell them what you think you've learned.
Okay, so the number 1 thing that I've learned is that I still have too much stuff. I downsized and downsized and downsized and downsized, which makes me sound like somewhat of a hoarder, but I'm not. I just like my stuff. But I'm learning that I really just don't need a whole lot, and that's kind of a cool new concept for me.
That's right. Me too. I'm learning how to live small. Being a man, you know, we have stuff, but it's not the stuff as the women have. We have tools and things like that, and I've learned that I don't need all my saws and things I used to, and I need just a little few things, you know. So we're both learning to live smaller, more manageable, kind of less junk, so to speak.
Absolutely. So my number 2 thing is composting toilets really work. Okay, not that I was a doubter. You know, we've watched all of our fellow nomads install Nature's Head composting toilets in their RVs and show everything from how they work to how to clean them and all of that kind of thing. But, you know, you still have your doubt because, well, you know, it's poo. And we installed ours and we used it for 3 weeks, and we had our first change out of our cocoa core, and I'm stunned. It's like the most amazing thing ever. It truly is. It's magical.
It is. And I've got to agree with Motorhome Experiment. that the cocoa core actually is an enjoyment to change out. It's kind of funny. We were watching their YouTubes before we became full timers, and he would say that he loves changing the cocoa core. I've got to be on his side because I love changing the cocoa core.
He really gets into the cocoa core. It's pretty funny.
Don't tell him it's incomplete yet.
Hey guys. So today we installed our Nature's Head composting toilet in our second bath. And it really wasn't as crappy a job as we expected. Ha, no pun intended. Yes, I totally intended that pun because you know how I am. So we have, as you can see back there in the toy hauler garage, we have the top of it because Jerry right now is having an amazing time. He's out here playing in the cocoa core, and he says it's a lot of fun.
Live it up, motorhome experiment. This is a lot of crap in here. Look at all this.
It was like a little block, and it turned
I
into
feel like planting flowers in here.
This whole Rubbermaid bin. It like exploded, and yeah, it was.
I'm in heaven. I'm looking around for worms.
He's having a blast.
Fishing worms.
He's having way too much fun, y'all.
Motorhome experiment. I love doing this too. I gotta agree with you.
Yeah, ever since we saw that video of the motorhome experiment, and they were showing about how to, change the cocoa core in the composting toilet, and he was having such a blast, and we were like, that cannot be that much fun. And you know what? We're figuring out that it is totally that much fun. So yeah, one thing we've learned, and it's totally true, is RVers talk about poop a lot. Everything from black hose poop explosions to playing in the cocoa core that's going in the composting toilet.
There's fun in cocoa core.
There is fun in cocoa core, definitely. Okay, we'll show you more after we get it together. Give us a cocoa core thumbs up, double thumbs up from Jerry. We're simple people. We just, we're like all RVers. We talk about poo. But composting toilet, thumbs up to Nature's Head. And we got to give a shout out to Nature's Head also because we needed a couple of parts for our composting toilet. And we just shot them an email and we were like, hey, how do we go about getting these? And they actually sent us one for free, a little fan motor, and then and also a hose connector. So they are great in the customer service department, and of course their products are second to none. So shout out to Nature's Head. Thank you.
That's right.
Number 3. I love living in a small space. I can't believe that. My whole life it was all about having a bigger house and having a better house and having more stuff, and I finally got frustrated with all of that and what it entails, and I think Jerry did too, and that's one of the reasons we chose the RV life. Mm-hmm. And we just sit here in our house and we're like, this is amazing, we love this place. We just are still kind of, pinch me, is this for real?
And the funny thing about it is that we really feel like we're living in a mansion, because here we are in Cloudcroft. We're camp hosting in the Lincoln National Forest at the Pines Campground, and everybody that pulls in is just in total amazement of our home. And we're like, well, we just think of it as a trailer because we sold our home or stick some bricks home to get this. But everybody else looks at it like, oh my God, look at what you're living in. It's kind of funny.
It's kind of amazing. I never thought I'd own the RV that other people are envious of, but evidently we do. And we're very grateful and thankful, and we feel very blessed to have been able to accomplish this.
That's right. So the composting toilet for both of us is the big thing. And for me, number 3 would have to be what I've learned on solar, that we've installed some solar and we've learned from that. I was a total solar idiot and still am.
We need solar for dummies.
It's just so confusing to me how you're going in this vicious circle with this solar from one current to the next, AC, DC, back and forth, back and forth. And I've learned from that, and we actually, the trailer is prepped for a 20 amp solar panel, which isn't much I found out or anything, but to us it's a huge deal. And we actually conquered our first solar panel inverter charge controller. So it's not a big deal, but we're working at it and just learning as we go, and learning about new things is really great. I love it.
Yeah.
So
It's a lot of fun. And when I tell you what, when that solar panel fired up and we started seeing the readouts on the charge controller, we were going, oh my gosh, we have power coming in. This is exciting.
Right. And another shout out, a huge shout out to RENOGY.
Absolutely.
You know what? We have a RENOGY panel we got. We actually bought it used. It wasn't new. It was a new one we bought used for $30. And of course, everybody knows they go for about $135, $140. And we bought it. We hooked it all up, plugged it in, and it wasn't working. It kept reading 0. So I called up RENOGY, and I got a hold of the tech support guy, and he's like, dude, your wiring is backwards, your polarity. And I'm like, it can't be, there's no way, and everything. You know what? He was right. It was backwards. He said, you know what? We have a Go Power plug on the side. They're reversed. As soon as I took and reversed the polarity on the charge controller, bam, we started working. So big shout out to RENOGY.
Yes.
And they are just amazing. I love RENOGY.
Their customer service was amazing.
That's
again.
right.
So we've had just 2 really great experiences with different products that we've installed in our home, and had to call on them for support, and they've both been stellar. So we're most grateful, and another thumbs up.
That's right. 2 thumbs up to RENOGY. We love you.
So here's to our first month NOMADversary, and looking forward to many more.
That's right. We're looking forward to still some more time here in Cloudcroft. Hopefully they won't close the forest down so everyone can enjoy it. I hate it that I have to tell people that they can't have a fire. The little kids that come up here for their first camping adventure and they can't roast their marshmallows on a fire. It just really kind of bums me out. But they have a good time. They run around screaming and shouting and everything, and shining flashlights everywhere, and have a good time. But we're really loving it up here. Our time's going to end soon, I'm sure. Not soon, but probably fast, I should say. Come fast. And we're meeting people up here, and it's really amazing up here. And then after we leave here, we'll be moving on to somewhere else. So
there we go. Well, we thank you for watching our videos, and please subscribe and comment and follow, and give us a thumbs up.
if you like this video, give us a thumbs up.
Absolutely, and we appreciate y'all, and shout out to all of our friends and family back home in Texas. We miss y'all, but we are having a grand adventure.
That's right.
So we are Repurposed Dreams, and join the journey and find your purpose and chase your dream.
Thank you all for watching.
Bye.
Bye.